Yo, what's good, guys? Here is every single new weapon in the new Palworld update, and some of these are absolutely crazy. Alright, what's up? If you guys haven't got the new Palworld update, there is a bunch of new weapons. I am on the new island right now, and we have a ton of videos coming on all the new glitches, all the new tips, all the new weapons, all the new stuff on this new island, and there is a whole bunch to cover. For now, though, we're just going to go through all the different weapons all the way up to level 60. I got all of this stuff unlocked, all the new cool stuff, all the new armors, all the new weapons, all the new bows, all the new swords, and we're going to be trying all of them out right now to see how good all of them are on the new island and the new pals where they're super strong over here. So like I said, we have some of the lower tier ones too, like the assault rifle and everything. So if you guys don't want to see those and just skip to the exciting ones, you can go ahead and do that. And we're going to be starting with these lower tier ones, like the makeshift assault rifle. Now these are pretty low level. Some of them unlock at like level 20 and everything. We're mostly going to be focused on all the lower ones on the tech tree, all the like higher level ones like the laser Gatling gun and the plasma cannon and the lightsaber, pretty much beam sword. So we're going to skip over some of the boring ones like the new SMG and stuff like that, or the old revolver, and we're just going to look at some of the exciting ones down here, including the new Terraria collab item, and then we're just going to get straight into the exciting ones. So the makeshift SMG and the makeshift AK assault rifle is what we are going to be looking at first. You get these ones pretty early on, around level 15 to 20, so these really shouldn't be doing too much damage to these level 50 plus new pals over here. Speaking of new pals, we got Gildane, which I've never seen before. I've never interacted with this pal. Let's see how it does. Oh wow, the SMG is actually pretty good. You can see I don't even have much ammo for it, but if you were a lower level and you came over here, you could actually shred that pal pretty quickly. Holy cow, what was that? Oh, okay, I have the new armor and the new boots on too. I haven't tried any of that new stuff, so I never even saw that, but apparently you can dash in the air. It kind of looks like Goku. We'll be looking at that kind of stuff later, but for now, lower level weapons. Chill, don't get too excited. So the makeshift AK, this one's supposedly better. I didn't bring much ammo for these guys. I'm mostly focused on the new weapons and how to get items for that, but let's try this out. So far the SMG, it actually kind of impressed me. Let's try the AK. I don't really love the AK. You guys were saying I was too negative in my last video upload where I talked about all the new different weapons and how I had too high of expectations. You guys said I was spoiled by doing that, but honestly, the AK definitely higher damage, but way harder to control, way lower fire rate. But actually, the makeshift SMG definitely impressed us a little bit. I wish I had a little bit more ammo. I was a little bit unprepared. However, we have much more ammo for the higher tier weapons, so let's get into some of those. Overall, we definitely like the makeshift SMG. I will rate that a boom, like the Costco guys. We'll give that one a boom, but the other one, the AK, not so much. We don't really like that one. All right, we kind of skipped those ones really quickly because they weren't the most exciting things. They were just the lower tier ones, but now we have a katana. So first of all, what I like to do with all the melee weapons, if they don't immediately overpower me, is I like to try them out on stones and see how good they are for mining. Oh, okay. So it looks like this one's kind of a charge up weapon, but wow, it's actually getting us tons of stone. That's crazy. 200 and that amount of time, and it seems like you can kind of charge it up, go pretty far with it. I wonder if you can do it in midair. It doesn't really look like it. Let's go try out the damage. This is kind of like a mobility item. It's kind of like the things on the Sakajimura Island, those kind of bandits and everything. They have them up here. They do the same kind of attack. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look like I'm a huge fan of it right now, but let's go try it out on one of these new pals and see how good it is damage wise, because so far I don't really like it. You can try it out on one of these birds. It might be kind of hard to hit the bird since it's an air thing and we kind of like don't really go up when we attack with it. So I don't know if we're even going to be able to hit these. I don't like, this is what I mean. I don't really like it, but oh, 300 damage. Okay, the damage definitely isn't bad, but the way this like charges up, you can't even hit anybody in the air with it. It seems like it doesn't even like go that far. Maybe if we go in the air right now, yeah, it just brings you back to the ground pretty much immediately. This weapon is, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't know if I'm just spoiled or what, but I really do not like it. I'm not a big fan of the katana, but this is an early game weapon, so maybe if you're on the starter island, you will like it a tiny bit more because there's not as many flying pals over there. Now this one I'm really excited for. We're kind of in the middle of a battle, so let's try and get some cover so we can explain it, but we got Meowmere. Now, I don't really play Terraria. I don't even know like what's going on over there. I know it's kind of like Minecraft, but apparently they had a crazy collab with Palworld and they added this sword right here. It actually looks really cool. I haven't used it yet. Meowmere Legendary Weapon Terraria collab. I hope I'm saying Terraria right. Terraria, whatever. I've never played it. I hope you guys have played it so you kind of know what it's about. But let's see how good this sword is. This is like the main weapon. Apparently there's more collab weapons coming in the next few updates, so this is just the first of many. Hopefully this is a lot cooler than the normal katana, because honestly the normal katana wasn't that amazing. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10. Now let's see this new sword. Hopefully it has a little bit higher of a range. Oh, what is flying out of here? And why is it so strong? That was level 52 power. What is flying out of here? Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know if you guys expected this. Oh, that does so much damage. I definitely did not expect it, but it seems like some rainbow things are flying out of it. I wish I could get a closer look, but I'm currently getting attacked by 20 different pals, and it seems like they actually do damage too. So this is a ranged weapon and a close range weapon. Holy cow. It looks like it kind of stuns them a little bit. Wow, I like this one a lot more, and you can even aim it, and look how much damage it is doing. We are destroying these pals. Holy cow. Yeah, you can aim it up, you can aim it down. Are these like kittens? I think they're meowing. And yeah, I guess that would make sense since there is a cat on the sword. We have a cat sword, and just look how much damage it does. Holy cow. And these cats be like bouncing off the rocks and stuff. You can see I'm hitting people over there with them all the way from here. Holy cow. Okay, yo, this weapon kind of made up for the other weapons really not being that amazing. I didn't really like the first couple. The makeshift SMG was cool, but I didn't like the AK and I didn't like the katana. However, this one is really cool. Now, you unlock this really early on too. That's like the surprising thing about it to me right now, is you unlock this really early at level 30, and it is doing an insane amount of damage right now in the newest area. Like, these pals are no freaking joke over here, and this sword is just absolutely ripping through them, destroying them. It's a range weapon. It's like all kinds of stuff. It's kind of hard to like aim at long range. You need to kind of like bounce things off of it. You have to be a little like, you have to be do the green arrow or Hawkeye or something to be able to hit the enemies all the way over there. But in close range, this one's actually super cool, and I really like the concept. A nice little cool kitty sword. I don't know if you guys play Terraria. If you do, let me know about the sword. Any more information? Is it really good in that game? Because it seems like it's really good in this game. Look how crazy this is. Absolutely shredding this little eagle pal. This is insane. I really like this sword. However, let's go check out some of the newer, potentially stronger weapons. And remember guys, before we get on to the next weapon, I am placing down a furnace at my base for every single new subscriber. It's kind of hard to see right now because it's dark, but there is a ton of these, and I have 1,000 more to place down at my base, literally 1,000. So if you guys want to join up and be a permanent part of my base, feel free to subscribe if you would like. I have a lot more to place down, and there's even some up here on the mushroom. All right, that one was definitely like pretty much a 10 out of 10. I really like that one. We'll keep that one around. We might actually use that weapon. However, let's go on to some of the guns. Let's try out the laser Gatling gun, and then let's try out the advanced bow next. Now we have this lightsaber, and we have the new body armor, the new helmet, and of course the new double air dash boots. Now I didn't really know how to use these at first guys. When I was trying them out, I was trying to like double tap my jump, because it says like double jump in the air, which is kind of weird because like if you try and double jump, it just takes out your glider, and I didn't really know how to use them at first. But if you hit your roll button while you're in the middle of the air, it will actually dash you just like that. So that is really cool. I really like that, and it took me a little bit to figure out how to even use these boots, but it's kind of like you got like some instant transmission, you're running around like Goku. This will be really useful in boss fights. And the new armor, there's not really too much to say about it, but it is just absolutely insane. 600 defense, 1750 health, and it gives you cold resistance, heat resistance, carrying capacity, plus the helmet is just insane too. So overall, the armor, like nothing nothing too special, it just makes you really strong. And then the double air dash boots are really exciting, and I'm actually a big fan of those. I didn't think they would be too cool, but a huge fan. Now let's get on to the two new weapons I wanted to try: the laser Gatling gun, which we have a ton of ammo for, and the advanced bow, which looks really cool. So I don't really know how they added bows in here, because bows aren't really a super high tier weapon, but let's try it out. Apparently the bow does 5,800 damage, which is an absolutely insane amount of damage. Yo, what? The bow just one shot a level 54 POW. Holy cow, that is crazy. Okay, is that a POW over there? I don't really know what that is, but let's try out this bow. Oh, it only did 1,000 damage, so I guess it kind of falls off at distance, which honestly, guys, I'm not really a huge fan of, because aren't bows meant to go super long range? But yeah, if you hit them at close range, it does an absurd amount of damage. Holy cow, I actually haven't tried this new weapon out, but it looks really cool. It's it does obviously a ton of damage. I don't know how much damage it actually does. I guess 5,800, but I don't know how much health these pals have, because we're just one-shotting all of them. So I can't actually accurately see how much damage it does. It seems like, yeah, it only does 1,000 damage at range, which is kind of weird, guys. But if you get close, oh my gosh, look at that. It just absolutely obliterates them. We've one-shot all of them at close range, but it seems like when you try and go further range, that is when it falls off. Holy cow. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this one is absolutely insane. I didn't think the bow would be that cool, but it is really strong. It seems like it's not even letting me hit this POW. Oh, it's because a rock was in the way. I wish that would have rendered. But yeah, I don't like how the damage kind of falls off from a far range. That's my one thing I don't really like about the bow, because I feel like bows are meant to be like sometimes even longer range than guns. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a real life Hawkeye or anything, but I'm pretty sure bows have a little bit of a longer range than just what they're giving us here. So I wish it had a little bit of a longer range. I guess it would have been too OP if they gave it a super long range, because you could just snipe the bosses and stuff from super far away. But overall, I really like this weapon. I wish it was a little bit stronger like it is right here at the super long ranges like this, so you could just snipe people and go hunting and everything. But I am extremely impressed at how strong this is, and this is just, oh my gosh, look, you can even mine with it. Holy cow, you can just go over here and farm trees in 2 seconds. Holy cow. Yeah, no, this is definitely another good weapon. This one and the Meow sword, or the Terraria sword, or whatever it's called, these ones are definitely as close to 10 out of 10s as we're going to get. These are absolutely crazy. However, we have high expectations for this one. This is the laser Gatling gun, so let's see how this one does. Oh my goodness, holy cow, look at this. How is this guy not dead? What is going on over here? Is that guy glitched? Is he hiding behind the tree or something? Oh wait, this is a boss. I was wondering why he wasn't dying, but there we go. We can just absolutely shred him. Holy cow. Yeah, all of these weapons are really OP, guys. I feel like they might have to nerf these weapons, because these are the strongest pals pretty much in the game where we're at right now. We're only a few levels above them, and look how crazy we are shredding them. Holy cow. Now, one thing about this is it's not that accurate. Look, guys, it's kind of I feel like this is how a minigun would shoot in real life. The lasers are kind of going all over, which is cool and all. It doesn't really matter since you just spam it, but the ammo is kind of expensive to make, and the accuracy is kind of meh. It's kind of going all over, but it does so much damage. I guess that kind of makes up for it, and it looks really cool. So I'm not gonna lie, while this is a good weapon and definitely really strong, I kind of like the bow more than it. Am I crazy for saying that? I definitely did not think I would like the bow more than this laser weapon, but I think I might have to rate the bow slightly above this weapon. But overall, these weapons are really insane. Definitely a lot cooler than the last update, and definitely a lot cooler than I expected these weapons to be, because I was looking at these weapons and I thought they were kind of boring. There was a bow, a laser minigun, nothing we haven't seen before, but these ones are just absurdly cool. Alright, the last two weapons we are going to look at is the plasma cannon, which is the strongest weapon in the game, and a lightsaber. Holy cow, this is cool. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Am I a baby if I say it's kind of ruined by the animation? I kind of wish it was just like a normal sword and you could just swing it like a normal sword, and then it would be really cool. I don't like how it charges up and makes you jump forward, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't really like that at all. But you can kind of like twist and turn with it with the new armor. Game right there because it was saving for a second. But you can kind of like do this and like charge it up and everything. But I don't like how you have to charge it. Like, I wish you could just attack like a normal sword and then it would be really cool. The animation is really cool. Everything looks really cool. They're trying to get sued by like Disney and and Nintendo at this point. Like, what is this? They just straight up added a lightsaber to this game. Pocket Pair does not care, bro. Pocket Pair will steal anything, anywhere, anytime. And I kind of love them for it because this lightsaber, it does look really cool. It's good for chopping down trees and everything. But guys, like, come on. I don't like how I'm being forced into this animation every time I swing the sword. I'm not really a big fan of that. What I am a big fan of how it looks and how much damage it does. I kind of wish it didn't have any durability either because it seems like real life lightsabers wouldn't have any durability. But overall, this one's kind of a disappointment. Let me know what you guys think. Am I being too spoiled about this, or am I right and like they shouldn't add this kind of animation thing? Because in my opinion, it kind of ruins it how you're like forced into sprinting, and it really, like, it doesn't even do enough damage to justify you having to sprint every single time you use the weapon. I kind of wish they took that out, but it is really cool how it like shows up in your hand and you can see it, and it's pretty much just a lightsaber, which definitely gets points for being cool. However, it is time we try out the strongest weapon in the entire game, the plasma cannon. It only has 2 shots to it. I haven't tried it out yet, but this looks absolutely it's yo, did I just one shot this guy? Like I was saying, it looks absolutely insane. It is the strongest weapon in the game, so we have high expectations for it. The range, it doesn't look that good though. Like, what is this, bro? What is this? We can't even hit the pals over there. I don't like how short the range is. Hopefully they fix the ranges to some of these guns, because why are all the ranges so bad, bro? Like, I want to be able to one-shot pals across the map. But yeah, no, this does an absurd amount of damage. But guys, you kind of know what's crazy is it's really not even doing that much more damage than the bow. Like, the bow is just crazy with how much damage it's doing. This is really good for mining and stuff, but with the range kind of being bad, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't know if this weapon's worth it, bro. I'm not going cap because the ammo is absolutely absurd. Like, it's pretty expensive to make, and like, it does one shot pretty much every pal, but so does the bow. So I'm not really sure which one is better. Holy cow, look at that 23,000 damage. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe this does an absurd amount of damage, but so does the bow. The bow is a lot cheaper to make. The bow kind of has a greater range than this, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm being a baby, but I'm just not sure if I'm the biggest fan of all time of this. But bro, 50,000 damage? Holy cow. Okay, maybe I'm overreacting a little bit. It does do an absurd amount of damage. You can pretty much one-shot anyone and anything from across the map. I don't think I took a single point of damage from all these guys. This is just absolutely crazy. So yeah, I mean, overall, I guess this is pretty cool, but my favorite weapon from this video has got to be the compound bow. The new bow that they added in this game is absolutely crazy. Let me know what your favorite weapon from this new update is and from the video. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the bow may have taken the cake, and the biggest disappointment I feel like is kind of the lightsaber, guys. Like, I don't really like to be forced into an animation every time I attack, into a sprint animation. Maybe I'm just being too much of a baby, but I really just don't like that. One more takeaway is I really like this Meow sword. I thought I was going to be disappointed by this and it was just going to be like a boring collab item, but this is really cool too. It does a ton of damage close up, and it shoots these little kitty cats which bounce off the map and go everywhere and do a ton of damage too. So overall, I really like the sword thing. I really like the bow, and overall the weapons were a lot cooler than they were in the other updates. So I'm like, about, guys, make sure to sub up. We have tons and tons and tons of videos coming on this new update, so if you guys want to see those, just make sure you are subscribed if you want to, or check out some of the other videos from our older updates while you wait for me to figure out all the tips and tricks and glitches in this new update.